Okay, part two, that's four, two of internal locus of control and the language we use to cultivate that. So I feel like I want to kind of elaborate a little bit when I was talking about how when you're not feeling good or there's something that's come up in your life that makes it more difficult or less practical to go to a workout or something like that, how that is not something that you can't do. It's just something that you probably will choose not to. For example, let's say it's because you didn't get very much sleep the night before. So, have you ever had that where you don't get very much sleep and you still have to go and do certain things? It sucks. It's not ideal. It's not fun. It's not preferred. But it happens. When I worked at FedEx, I worked there for over 10 years and my sleep schedule was messed up. Okay, I tried to change things around to where I could get a full 8 hours of sleep. But usually what ended up happening is I would sleep for, if I was lucky, 4 hours here, and then I was lucky 4 hours there, but usually it ended up being a total of 6 hours combined. And then I would just try to sleep extra on my days off. Do you realize that when you are truly tired and you don't have that energy, okay, readily available, you have to kind of step into a tough state of mind. You cultivate strength and toughness. Same thing if you've ever been really hungry. When was the last time you were actually hungry? It wasn't just time to eat. Your appetite just didn't get going because something sounded good. Imagine how our ancestors would feel when they would be truly hungry. Now, I'm not necessarily advocating for sleep deprivation and depriving yourself of food. No, not necessarily. What I'm saying is that we're a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. And we totally just derail any possibility of us having this long-suffering capability and stoic type of temperament towards adversity when we are constantly hiding behind these factors. I didn't get enough sleep, so I absolutely can't do this thing. Oh, no. It's not ideal. Life is like that sometimes. So sometimes the answer is yes, don't do that thing. You're smarter to just say, rest for today, unload your schedule a little bit. Sometimes that's the right call to make. But do it out of a position of power. I'm choosing to do this, not I can't. I don't have the strength. I'm too weak. Okay? And then there's sometimes where we just need to toughen up a little bit, to be honest. We need to be a little bit more, we need to be more capable of enduring. And life will sometimes be sweeter because of it. We're always, in our society, chasing after comforts and things we want. Our mind becomes like a little mouse in a maze, always trying to find the cheese. And the cheese is that thing we want, right? The right show to watch on Netflix. What am I feeling like eating for dinner tonight? We're always just kind of scheming. Our brain is always scheming to try to make ourselves get that dopamine and be happy all the time. And usually what it causes is people to be miserable. I listened to a pretty interesting podcast the other day, and it talked about kind of like the relationship between pain and suffering and how there has to be a balance there. If you have too much enjoyment from one thing, your body is going to react to that by creating a state of suffering. So think about this. You're inside your house. It's cold outside. You're warm all day long. You're bundled up in blankets. You're sitting on the couch watching TV. You might start to kind of feel like, oh, this is, kind of whatever. Now go outside and stand in a blizzard for a while. Okay, just get cold. Get uncomfortable. Then go back inside in your nice warm house and sit on your nice warm couch. Get into your blankets and watch TV. See how much more you appreciate it. So that's the idea. Rather than trying to constantly search for things to make us happy all the time, and whenever we encounter any adversity, we just go, I can't do this. Start changing the way you communicate physically, actually speaking it, but also the way that you think. Start rewiring some things, and you might find that it actually, strangely enough, makes your life far more enjoyable.